just really happy for my players and proud of my guys. This was a hard-fought game, and I thought Wake played really well in the first half. A lot of credit to them. Came in here and just playing with confidence. They played very well in their win against Boston College. I think it carried over. Defensively, we weren't quite as good in the first half, and some of that was their offense. They had good execution. They got a couple offensive rebounds and scored. Sarr made some tough shots. He's a talented scorer. You can be guarding him well, and he just turns and shoots over you. Second half, I thought we played pretty well. Offensively, I thought we executed great. It's always challenging when you're playing against a team that's playing, 75% zone, and you haven't faced it that much. And so it's a little bit of a unique matchup that you just have to deal with it a little bit more than usual. And a lot of times in games, you'll see one for 8 or 10 possessions. And, we had to deal with it. I thought the second half we really did a good job. And happy for Hunter. Hunter's been playing well. I've kind of told you guys, I think he and Kern have played better for us after the break. And I think it's really helped our team. Their scoring and confidence has helped us. And just really happy he's an extremely hard worker. And he's starting to do more things. He's finished plays around the basket now. His strength and weight training and added weight has helped, and that's partly helped his confidence as well. So he's playing at a good level and certainly was man of the match for us today.
A little bit of an oddity to 6 for 16 from the free throw line and still come away with a win.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't shot it well the last couple games, and prior to that we've been doing okay, not great, but okay, and we got to do better if we're going to win these games. It puts too much pressure on you, so hopefully our guys will make a few. We shoot them in practice, but it's different in a game, and so now you just got to get up there and knock them down.
How important was it after you have the 3-game winning streak and then you dropped on NC State not to let that snowball?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to win the next game. I think it's different. Kids are a little different now. Our guys, losing doesn't sometimes bother kids as much as I think it should. And so even though we played very hard against NC State and had some chances, sometimes guys are ready to get past it. It's a little bit of the AAU mentality where you play 4 games in a day. So if you lose at 9 o'clock, you're playing at 1, and if you win, you play at 12. So you kind of get numb to it. And I think as a coach, you've got to remind your guys that winning is hard, but losing is not acceptable. And that's a fine line. It's challenging now. And but we talked about it a lot after the game, and then we talked about it the next day. And I thought we had good spirit and good practice. And I thought Wake just played better than us in the first half. And we didn't play great. Some of that's credit to them. I thought they came in and were aggressive and played well. And then I thought my guys did a really good job. We won the last couple minutes of the half, got some momentum, and then I thought we played a really good second half. So give my guys credit for that. My guys have done a good job. We've had several comeback wins now where we've been down double figures and been able to find a way to hang in there and find a way to win.
Brad, you probably get this all the time, but what do you think has changed from that Miami game on New Year's Eve to what you guys are doing right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's, confidence is certainly part of it. And then, I think Clyde being in some of these games, I know he was in some of them, it was in the Miami game, but just, I think Clyde being in there late has helped settle us down a little bit. He hasn't played great all the time, but he does do some good things for us. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover tonight. He's got to keep getting better for us to beat, high-level teams in this league. He's going to have to play even better, but I think that's helped. I think we've gotten better as a team. We've made a few adjustments as a staff with what we're doing. That's helped a little bit. And then we've been fortunate to win a couple close games.
Did the zone sort of neutralize some of the slashing and cutting you guys?
Yeah, it's going to take away some of the stuff that you do, and it made it a little harder on Amir. And then Amir's, you know, dealing with a 7-foot guy in there, and so it's not quite as easy for him to be as successful. You know, he's got to find other ways in this game. I thought he didn't do enough inside, and we got to challenge him. He wanted to pop around too much, and I think he could have done more inside, and we've got to demand that from him.
How important was Hunter's play with Amir maybe not having his best offensive?
It was huge. Yeah, I mean, we didn't, we don't have a lot of prolific scoring. So it's hard for our team sometimes. We've got to kind of use everybody. You know, we got a line tonight where we got one guy with 21 and 7, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 5, 7. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of our team right now. It'd be nice to have 3 guys at 15 or more, and we've had that a couple times. That's how we beat Duke. And that's probably what we're going to need if we're going to beat teams like Louisville and Florida State. But that's not easy for our team. And so we've got to figure out what we can do every night to kind of put some points on the board. And sometimes it's going to be different guys, different matchups. Today it was Hunter Tyson's day, and he played really well.
Can you speak into his presence underneath the basket and how he's coming?
I think it's just physical strength that's improved, confidence from being at the level now for a year and a half and not having a little bit of success. He's had some success, and obviously, as a freshman, it was mostly shooting a 3-ball here now and then, and now he's driving the ball to the basket more. He's catching the ball inside in traffic and finding ways to get it in. And it's a combination of everything. It's confidence, it's skill level, it's skill work, getting him better as a player. And then, his strength has helped to be able to absorb contact more and do more things around the basket.
After the poor free throw shooting against NC State, did your guys come in and get extra work? Were you happy with it?
Yeah, yes, our guys are in all the time shooting and shooting free throws and all those kinds of things, and that's all great, but then there's 7,000 or 8,000 people watching you do it, and it's different. Unless we want to have practice and have 7,000 or 8,000 people watch our guys shoot 100, maybe we'll do that if 7,000 people want to come.
How do you get past the mental part of that, though, Brad, as far as
It's hard.
Clyde talked
Yeah,
about
it's
how
hard.
there's some of it's in his head?
Absolutely. I think, you can't, you got to control your process, right? You've got to focus on what you can control. You can't control the outcome. The outcome's right in your face, but you can't worry about that as much as you try to stay positive with your process. You try to have consistency in your approach. You try to have rhythm, and obviously you're going to do the same thing, routine, to try to put you in a good place. And Clyde's working on that. He's been working on it, and he made one tonight that he really needed. So next time he'll make both.
Brad,